and welcome to this very chilly evening, at least in KZN, South Africa. We are going to be moving through an infinity flow. So if you imagine that infinity symbol, that's the kind of vibe, the feel of us moving on our mats this evening. So it's a continuous motion, and having said that, when and if you need to take a rest, you may take it in child's pose, resting the head on the floor, hands by the feet, and just taking a moment down there for as long as you need to. So I encourage you to listen to the body, do the best that you can, and really engage this movement and breath. So the beauty of this infinity symbol and this infinity flow is you truly get to find that connection to your breath and realize where it's lacking or where it's thriving. So my kind of advice to you for today is to stay attuned with that breath. Flow with it. Bring it with you along this adventure, and let's just see how it unfolds. So if there are any injuries, you need to move intuitively. I think one of the biggest pros that has come from me teaching behind the phone and not having you guys in front of me, which I miss dearly, is that you have to begin to trust yourself intuitively with your movements. If something isn't feeling right, I'm not there to tell you to sit it out. You need to go listen to yourself, listen to the body, and sit it out. All right, I think I've spoken enough. For the next few minutes, we are going to be flowing together. We're going to start lying down on our backs, bringing the soles of our feet together to touch, knees falling out to the sides, palms facing up to the sky. Just wriggle into the hips as you soften the back of the head down, shoulders soft. And just take a few deep breaths, however they feel for you. Allow the belly, the ribs, the chest, all to fully just reach up to the sky, expand laterally. And then this contraction with an exhale in towards the center of your body. So taking a few more rounds of this full expansion and contraction of your breath. If your eyes haven't closed, soften them down now. Arriving to the mat. When you feel ready, making your breath more intentional, drawing it in and out through the nose. Becoming aware of this rhythmic breath now, equally in and equally out. On your next inhale, draw the knees in towards each other, planting the feet against one another, parallel, heels touching, toes touching, thighs drawing towards each other. Palms just press beside the hips, blinking the eyes open as you inhale, squeeze the hips up to the sky. Push the forearms, palms, elbows into the mat, squeezing the thighs together. As you exhale, round the spine down. So there's a fluidity in this movement. As you inhale, the toes root down, heels root, glutes squeeze up, thighs squeeze in, palms push down. And as you exhale, there's a softening down with control to the floor. One more time, keep the body close together as you inhale it up. And as you exhale, slowly take it down. Take your feet hip distance apart, no more than 2 fist distance between the inner blades of the feet. Again, palms connected to the mat, fingers nice and spread. Round the spine all the way up to the sky. Push into the biceps, the triceps, ground through the fingers, the palms of the hands. hold this up, allow the middle back to lift, and feel that upper back just make space away from the ground. The feet should be rooted. Exhale, round it all the way down. Legs should be feeling a little bit warmer. Let's heel toe our feet to the outer edges of your mat. Once again, hands stay exactly as they are. Lift those hips up to the sky. Try to keep the knees drawing towards that middle toe. Squeeze into the glutes, engage those inner thighs. And as you exhale, round that spine down. Keeping the knees stable. One last time, inhale. Lift the hips up high. Squeeze into the glutes, open those hearts. Exhale, lower it all the way down. Beautiful. From here, you're going to take right knee into right armpit, left knee into left armpit. Just feel the spine connected to the mat. Chin joint into chest, so the back of the neck is nice and long. And as you exhale, draw the knees in towards each other and hug them in as tight as you can, gently rocking side to side. That breath should still be audible in the back of the throat, still finding this equal rhythm in and out. Finding stillness, take the hands behind the shins and begin to rock yourself forward and back. Just rocking forward and back. Feeling that spine become a little more mobile. Reaching those toes perhaps a little further behind you. This time when we come up, we're going to hold in Navasana boat pose, shins parallel to the floor, point your toes, palms face up, give a little smile. 4, 3, 2, 1, hands behind the knees, and rock it again. The core is firing up, spine is warming up, and legs should be quite hot as we generated that heat right in the start of the class. We're going to bring it up, hold it, shins parallel, point the toes, shoulders draw back so the heart leads forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time, let's rock and roll. Try and use momentum combined with that core. I'm going to bring it up, fire it up, draw knees, thighs together, gentle smile to the face because it doesn't have to be so serious. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to rock it forward and back. And we're going to have a few options here on how to come up to stand. If you feel that you don't quite have the space in your body or the momentum built up, you're going to just cross your ankles and help yourself to stand all the way up. If you'd like to be a little bit more adventurous, you can try to keep the ankles uncrossed, not using your hands, planting the feet and meeting the top of your mat in Tadasana. Feet hip distance apart as you inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, stretch that torso out, gaze up to the palms of your hands. Interlace all fingers except for pointers and thumbs, and let's reach our hands over to the right, crunching into that right side body, lengthening into the left. Inhale it all the way up. Exhale over to the other side. Repeating this one more time, both sides. Inhale up. Exhale over to the right. Really push those hips to the left. Root down firmly through the inner blades of both your feet. Inhale it up. Exhale over to the other side. Beautiful. Inhale it up, gaze up. Press all the fingers and palms together. Exhale, fold to the floor. Gentle bend into the knee if you need to. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, step it back, high plank. Lower it down, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, point your toes, shoulders back, squeeze elbows in, baby cobra. And exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Nice deep breaths. You can take a few moments here and just pedal out the feet, especially if you perhaps aren't feeling that warm yet into the back of your body, into the hamstrings. Just find a little more space here as we breathe that rhythmic breath in and out. You're going to come forward to sit down and rock and roll. So we're generating this heat, this energy, moving all the stagnant energy that perhaps we have lingering from the day that we just experienced. And when you're ready, in whichever way you can, you're going to stand up at the top of your mat. It's your choice how you get there. You can be as creative as you like. Inhale, reach those arms up. Separate those feet hip distance apart. Exhale, fold to the floor. Chin into chest. Remember a soft bend into the knees if you need to. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, step it back. High plank. Hold your weight. Spread into the fingers. Push through the toes. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Lower you down. Inhale, point your toes. Lift your hearts up if you have an upward dog, or you stay here in a cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Once again, yogi's choice to move this dog around or to be still and just allow the body to settle in. So before we move into this infinity flow, a gentle reminder once again that taking a child's pose at any point is completely acceptable. Absolutely no judgment, no expectation, no obligation. The fact that you stepped onto your mats is already a big achievement. Gentle bend into the knees. You're going to come forward, sit down and rock and roll. You can see where we're going, right? Maybe not, but this is definitely going to be a part of the infinity flow. So find a way that your body can handle this motion. And when you're ready, come up, stand up, top of your mats. This time, take some time, feet hip distance apart, palms to face forward, take a deep inhale in, and a big sigh out. A nice deep inhale in, and a big sigh out. Last time, deep inhale in, and a big sigh out. Taking your hands to your heart center, connecting the right side of the body to the left. As you inhale, lift that right knee up towards your torso, flex that foot. Slow motion. You're going to slowly open that right hip all the way up. It's okay if we wobble. A slight bend into that left leg. Extend that right leg, softly plant the foot down, and let's open it up into a warrior two. Left knee stacked above the ankle. You're trying to get that left thigh parallel to the floor. So you're really firing up into the thigh, into the quads. Hold here and breathe. As we inhale, straighten that front leg. Extend your body forward. Strong in the torso. Lengthen left arm down, right arm up. Trikonasana. You're trying to draw the back heart towards the back of your body, meaning the back of skull, back of shoulders, and bottom of sacrum is in one long line. Inhale as we bring this all the way up. Keep the arms extended. Turn left toes rather, to face the long edge of your mat. Heel toe your feet in just once. Turn the toes out, heels in. Reach the arms up to the sky. Draw the knees up into the thighs. Gaze up. Star pose. 3, 2, 1. Arms release parallel to the floor. Left toes turn to face the long edge of the mat. Right toes to the back short edge. Extend it forward. Take it down. Trikonasana. You're actively drawing into that back leg. Gazing up to your top hand. Inhale, bringing this all the way up. Find that strong warrior two. Dristi over that right middle finger. Knees stacked above the ankle. Nice deep breaths. Your hips should be open to the long side of your mat. Take your hands to your heart. As slowly as you can, try and take this forward into that standing balance. Hold here. Release left leg down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Bend into the knees. Take the hips to the heels. If you need assistance, take your hands back, otherwise release your bums to the floor and begin to rock and roll. We should be feeling quite hot, feeling that energy rushing through our body. When you're ready, on your next inhale, meet me standing top of your mats. Remember, you can get however you need to. Inhale, arms up, feet hip distance apart. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, right leg lifts. Slow motion, open that hip up. Step that leg back, soften that left knee, open arms up, Virabhadrasana 2. Find your breath. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, lengthen the body forward. Trikonasana triangle. Dristi up to that right hand. If you're having any issues in the neck, you can just gaze down to your foot. Keep breathing. Inhale, arms parallel to the floor, lift you up. Turn both toes to face the long edge of the mat. Heel toe them in once. Toes draw out, heels draw in. Arms reach up, gaze up, legs are fired up. Arms draw parallel to the floor, left foot turns to the long edge of the mat, right foot short. Lengthen yourself forward, Trikonasana. Hold it there. Inhale as you bring yourself up, bend into that front leg. Adjust if you need to get a little bit deeper. The knee should never be overshooting that big toe. Find your breath. Hands move to your heart. We're going to be moving to square our body to the top of the mat. So take your time, no rush, as slow as you can. Bring that knee back up, balance it. Release the foot next to the right. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, hands to your heart. We're going to be repeating that, starting with the left side first. So, inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend into the knees. Lower yourself back. If you don't need hands, trust it. If you need hands, trust it. Let's rock and roll. Remember to keep that core fired up. The spine should be feeling slightly more mobile. And when you're ready, stand up, top of your mats, reach those arms up tall, feet hip distance apart. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, left leg lifts now, foot flexed, shoulders draw back, slow motion, take that leg back, open the hip, soften that right knee, extend that left foot down, root down through the heel, blossom the arms open. Find that dristi, that power. Straighten your front leg, inhale, lengthen forward, Trikonasana, right arm extends down, both knees drawing up into quant, and you're lengthening through this left side body. Inhale as you bring this all the way up, turn both toes to face the long edge, heel toe them in, then toes out, heels in, gaze up, star pose. Beautiful, let's turn right toes long edge, left foot short edge as we move into our Trikonasana. Where is that breath? Listen to it and move with it. Inhale as you bring it up, bend into that left leg. Remember, adjust if you need to make it wider, or if you're unable to go too deep today, that's cool too. Hands move to your heart. As slow as you can, push off that back leg and meet me in your standing balance. Release the hands, or rather the feet to the floor. Inhale, sweep the arms up, gaze up. Exhale, lower down towards the heels. Allow the balls of the feet to root down, heels to lift. Take your hands back if you need to. Otherwise, you meet me and we rock and roll. If you'd like to try different ways, you could perhaps try stand up with one foot. I will not try that on camera right now. But if you're feeling adventurous, you can. Then on your next inhale, you meet me standing up, top of your mats. Inhale, arms up, palms to touch. Exhale, hands to your heart. Left leg, inhale, rises. Exhale, open that hip. Release that leg all the way back. Open up, Warrior two, right knee is bent. Firing up into the legs. Pushing into that baby toe of the left foot. Straighten the right leg. Extend it forward. Trikonasana triangle pose. Keep trying to draw the torso back to find that alignment of the body. Inhale, bringing it all the way up. Toes to face the long edge. Heel toe them in. Toes out. Heels in. Gaze up. Star pose. Just to take the heart rate up a little bit. Before we root down through our heel, draw toes to the long edge, left foot short edge as we find Trikonasana. Inhale as you bring it up, bend into that front knee, warrior two. Could you perhaps go a little deeper? Hands to your heart as slowly as you can. If you wobble there, that's part of it. Let's take this forward to stand. Release feet next to each other. Release the hands down. Well done. Close the eyes. Take a nice deep inhale in. And a big sigh out. A nice deep inhale in. And a big sigh out. Last time, deep inhale in. And a big sigh out. Are you ready? Let's move. Blink the eyes open. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, lower hands to your heart, bend the knees, and come to rock and roll on your mats. As smoothly as you can, transition now. Try and get those toes of your spine is allowing you to touch above your head. And on your next inhale, you meet me, top of your mats, as best as you can, reaching arms up, feet hip distance apart. Exhale, hands to your heart, draw that energy to your heart center. Inhale, right leg lifts, foot flex. Exhale, open that hip up. We're going to open that arm and find warrior two. So find this fluidity in the movement. Straighten that left leg. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, release it down. Trikonasana. Perhaps there's a little more length, a little more depth, or just a little more understanding in the space where you're in at the moment. Inhale as you bring this up. Find star. Toes to face the long edge. Edge, heel, toe, feet in. Heels in, toes out, arms up. Gaze up. Moving into our goddess squat. Exhale, bend the knees down. And if you're feeling adventurous, take the arms out to find cactus arms. So to really draw that heart, lead it up to the sky. Knees should be drawing to the little toe side of your feet. Inhale, arms up. Keep gazing up. Exhale, gaze forward. Hands parallel. Left foot long edge, right foot short edge. Trikonasana releases you down. How's that breath? Slow it down. Or at least just bring a little more awareness to it. Inhale it up. Bend into that front knee. Hold here and breathe. Reach through the fingertips. Hands to your heart. Shift your weight slightly forward to find lightness in that back foot. To bring it forward. Standing balance. Release feet together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, take yourself down to rock and roll. And as best as you can, as adventurous as you'd like to be, meet me as you inhale, stand up, hands right up above the head. Exhale, draw energy to your heart center. And as you inhale, right leg lifts. As we exhale, take that leg back, nice and slowly, finding warrior two. Ready, activate the arms. Reaching from fingertip to fingertip, opening the hips up to the side of your mat. Straighten that front leg, extend the body forward, and release left hand down, right arm up. Feeling that expansion into the right rib cage. Inhale, bring yourself up. Find star, heels in, toes out, arms up, gaze up. Legs are firing up. All we do now is bend the knees out. And if you feel that you'd like to, take those arms into cactus arms, surrendering the heart up to the sky. Drawing the knees towards that little toe side of the foot. Straighten the legs. Release the arms parallel, left toes long edge, right toe short edge, Trikonasana. Inhale as you bring it up. Exhale, warrior two. Always curious if you can just take it a little deeper. A little stronger into the legs. Hands to your heart. Shift your weight slightly into those right toes and take that left leg forward with control. Release, feet together to touch. Inhale, arms up, palms to touch. Exhale, make your way down to the mat. Toes down, heels up, and let's rock and roll. Coming to meet me, standing up, reaching arms up tall, gaze up, find length on your side bodies. Exhale, hands to your heart, left leg leads as you inhale, lift that knee up. As you exhale, take that leg out, soften it back. Root down through the outer edge of that left foot, open the arms up, beautiful. Move more mindfully. You should be more familiar with where we're moving to. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, lengthen, right hand extends down, left arm up. You lengthening through the legs, through the fingers, and through the crown of the head. Inhale, bring it up. Find star, heels in, toes out, arms up, legs fired up. And let's cactus the arms out. If you're feeling that you can, bend deeply into the legs. Draw those knees out, fire up into the inner thighs. Inhale it up. Exhale, parallel the arms, right toes long edge, left toes short. Lengthen it forward to find Trikonasana. Inhale as you bring it up. Exhale, bend into that front leg. Remember, adjusting if you need to find more length between the legs. Your left heel should be intersecting the middle of your right foot. Hands move to your heart. Get prepared to move this weight forward. Nice and slow. Release the feet together to touch. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, take this down with control. And let's rock and roll with a gentle smile on the face. If you're in one of the colder parts of South Africa today, I hope this practice is bringing you a little bit more warmth from the inside out. And as we inhale, meet me standing up at the top of your mat. Reach those fingers up, really extend the torso up as you gaze up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, left leg lifts. Foot is flexed. Open that hip out, soften into the right knee, lengthen it back, find warrior two. Feel those inner thighs firing up. Dristy, strong and purposeful over that right middle finger. Straighten your front leg, extend it forward, and see if there is more space to explore or just comfort in the space that you're in. Inhale as you bring it all the way up. Find star. Toes out, heels in. Squeeze into the legs. Root down through all the toes. Find goddess, cactus the arms. Gaze up if you'd like, if you've got issues in the neck. Chin parallel to the floor. Straighten it all the way up. Parallel the arms. Right toes long edge. Let's find Trikonasana. Slowly bringing this all the way up. Bending into that front knee. Finding any adjustments that we need to. Knee should not be pushing over the big toes. And at all times should be towards that third toe, aiming to keep drawing out to the little toe. Hands to your heart, find that motion back. Even through the wobbles, and step the feet together to touch. This time, keep your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. And just take a few rounds of deep breaths, whatever that may feel or look like or need to be for you. A recalibration. We're going to be doing a similar flow, just with a little more flavor. So again, I ask you to keep your minds, your hearts open to the adventure and to take rest whenever you need to. Hopefully the breath is more in control. Allow it to move in and out through the nose. Blinking the eyes open, let's inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands through your heart, slowly lower yourself down and rock and roll. You're going to meet me standing up, top of your mat, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, you fold all the way down to the floor. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, as we step it back, high plank. Lower it down, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, as we find cobra or upward dog. And exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Big toes and heels come together to touch. Right leg, as you inhale, releases up to the sky, hips to stay square, palms to stay connected, and fingers to be nice and spread into the mat. As you exhale, take that right foot as best as you can, between the palms of the hands, rise arms up, high lunge. Biceps in line with ears, once again, really testing the strength in the right leg by trying to get the thigh parallel to the floor. Alright, hands move to your heart center. We're going to transition into that standing balance. Beautiful. Open that leg all the way up. That was the flavor. Take it out, warrior two. Gaze over that right middle finger. Keep engaging the inner hip. Straighten the right leg. Extend yourself forward. Trikonasana triangle pose. You know where we're going. There's familiarity now. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Find star, heel, toe, feet in, heels in, toes out, gaze up, arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms out, heart leads forward. Inhale, straighten the arms out, open up. Let's find Trikonasana, left toes to face the back of the mat. Inhale as you bring this all the way up, warrior two. Hands to your heart. Coming into that balance, top of your mats. Release the feet. Together, inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, slow it all the way down. And meet me with a rock and roll. Try slow down your rock and rolls now. Make them a little juicier, a little slower. And then coming to meet me to stand, top of your mats. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, slowly take that leg back. Warrior two. A little more depth, a little more intention, a little less fear and a little more excitement. Straighten that right leg, extend it forward, right hand down, left arm up. Bring this all the way up. Find your star, heel, toe, feet in. Heels out, toes. Or rather, heels in, toes out. And then find goddess squats, squeezing shoulders back, opening into that heart. And if you're feeling comfortable, move those eyes up to the sky. Straighten the legs, parallel those arms. Right toes in, left toes out. Trikonasana. Inhale it up. The strength of the warrior two. Draw it from the feet, from the ground beneath you, up through the legs into that heart. As hands move to your heart center, move this forward into your balance. More control, release that foot down, sweep arms up, and lower yourself down. Rock and roll. With it being a slightly slower rock and roll, it might be a little bit tougher to meet me, but come to meet me, top of your mats. Sweep the arms up, lengthen through the sides of your bodies. Exhale, fold to the floor. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, high plank, step or jump back. Lower it down, knees, chest and chin. Inhale as you lift your hearts up. Try and get all 10 toenails to touch the mat. And tuck your toes, downward facing dog. How's that breath? We're going to repeat that with that little bit of juice, that flavor in, just to start. So the left leg gets a turn as you inhale, rise it up to the sky. Activate through the core. As you exhale as best as you can, plant that foot between the palms of the hands, even if it means you have to move it there. Inhale, reach those arms up. Draw those hips forward. Lengthen into your lower back. Hands to your heart. Slowly meet me in that standing balance. Right knee draws up to your heart center. Palms to press. Everything is intentional. Open it up. Slow motion. Legs are tired. Heart is racing. But we strong in warrior two. The intention is still there, we're showing up. Straighten that right leg. Exhale, release. Left hand down, right arm up. Keep that length through the legs, through the hands, through the crown of the head. Meet me in star as you inhale, bring it up. Heel, toe, feet in, heels in, toes out, arms up, gaze up. Take this opportunity to breathe. Open it up, goddess. Embrace that inner feminine, the yin to the yang. Straighten it all the way up, arms parallel. Turn left toes in, right toes out. Trikonasana. Bringing it all the way up, finding strength in warrior two. Heel intercepting the middle of that left foot. Getting ready for that motion and that movement forward. Light into the left foot. Come to stand into your balance. Release the feet together to touch. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. And as best as you can, meet me to rock and roll. Remember, a little bit slower now. And when you feel you can, meet me top of your mats. Reach those arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands move to heart, draw the energy in. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, slowly take it back into that strong warrior. Finding intention into the practice, into the breath. Try and feel the torso really centered in the body. So not leaning too far forward, not reaching too far back. There's a beautiful saying in the yoga practice, if in our warrior we reach forward, we live too far into the future. If in our warrior we're reaching too far back, we kind of rooted in the past. But if we're able in the moment to find the center of our bodies in warrior, we really are present. Straightening that front leg, releasing it forward to find Trikonasana. Bringing this all the way up. Find star with me, heels in, toes out, arms up, gaze up. You really are activating through the legs, out through the fingers. Exhale, goddess. Bend the knees, draw them out. Don't allow them to fall in towards the center of your body. Slowly straighten the arms out. Left foot in, right toes out, Trikonasana. Bringing it up. Last warrior, bend into that right leg. Hold. Try find the center. So play with your torso in space. Adjust, look down if you need to. Hands to your heart, shift it forward, coming into that balance. Releasing the feet together, keeping the hands at your heart. Take a deep breath in. Close your eyes as you sigh it out. Another deep inhale in. And a big sigh out. Last time, deep inhale in. And sigh it out. Keep that breath now flowing in and out through the nose. Blinking the eyes open. Inhale, reach arms up, gaze up. Exhale as you fall to the floor. Inhale, lengthen hands to shins. And as you exhale, your choice to step or jump back, high plank. Chaturanga, if it's in your practice, otherwise knees, chest, chin with me. Inhale as you point your toes, cobra pose or upward dog. And exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Taking a moment here, your drishti, our gaze point, should be through the thighs or towards the belly button to really find that length and that chest to draw back. We're holding here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly meet me in a tabletop position. So from our tabletop position, we make sure that our shoulders are above our wrists. Our hips are directly above our knees and you're pointing through the tops of your feet. Moving through cat and cow, pelvis up, belly down, lengthen out through the crown of the head. Exhale, activate the arms, round and curl, draw nose towards your belly button. Inhale as you lengthen, belly down, lift it all the way up. And exhale, really pushing through the fingertips. We round and curl, chin to chest. Inhale, last round, belly down, shoulders back, gaze up. Exhale, round and curl, activate everything, chin to chest. Inhale, coming into a neutral spine. Take the toes together, the knees as wide as the mat. Coming into an extended child's pose to find softness, a little more rest and serenity. Taking the forehead down, reaching the fingers forward. Still staying connected to the breath in and out. Feel that belly expand towards the ground and the ribs contract towards the heart. Keeping the hips as far back as they are, begin to walk the hands over to the right hand side. Place left hand on top of right. Draw that left hip back. Really soften into that left side as it expands. Slowly bring your hands through center. Keep those hips back. Move them to the left. Right hand on top of left. Head down. Feeling the ribs, perhaps deeper into the back of the body. Slowly to touch, sit back onto your heels, slide your hips off of your heels, and straighten your legs out in front of you. Feet hip distance apart, a slight bend into the knees. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, soften the body forward. Reach for feet, ankles, calves, shins, wherever your body can as you draw the crown of the head towards the feet, the chest towards the shins. That breath should be audible, still, rhythmic, in and out. Inhale as you lengthen, gaze towards the feet, straighten the arms. Exhale as you release right foot, Janu Sirsasana A, to touch that inner left thigh. If the right knee is niggly, take a pillow or a folded up blanket just to prop underneath and square your shoulders to that left leg. Try to keep the left leg straight, heel down, toes up. Engaging the leg will also protect the muscles from overextending. Inhale, lengthen arms up. Exhale, fold forward, reach for the foot, but if you can take ankle, calf, shin, that's all just as good. Again, you're reaching the crown of the head towards the foot, the chest towards the shin. The breath is flowing. Inhale as you bring this all the way up, gaze towards your feet. Exhale as you release. You're going to be taking that right foot, planting it on the floor, draw the knee towards your midline. As you inhale, take the right arm up, hug that right knee in towards you with the left arm. And as you exhale, gentle twist. If you feel you can take the elbow just to the outside of that right knee, you can. If you're feeling a little bit tight on that lower back, just keep hugging and reaching tall through the crown of the head. We're trying to get our shoulders parallel to the long edge of our mats. Slowly come into face center. Straighten that right leg out. Left foot now gets placed to touch the inner thigh. Protecting the knee if you need to with a pillow or blanket. Square your shoulders. Inhale, lift arms up. Flex the foot, protect the muscles. Exhale, fold forward. Once again, reaching as far as you can. Staying present through the sound of your breath. Inhale, lengthen it up. Exhale, release. Plant that foot with just a fist distance between the inner thigh and the foot. Level one, you may wrap right arm around, sit up tall, and then release left hand behind you. Or if you feel you have the space, you may take that elbow to the outside of the left leg. Keep flexing that right foot up. Keep lengthening out of your middle and lower back. Sitting up tall, breathing. More than twisting, I invite you to embrace length in the body right now. Slowly release, facing the front. Release the legs. You're going to take your arms back behind you, fingers facing towards your hips. Knees together, toes together, thighs as close together as you can. And on your next inhale, you're going to come into a reverse plank where we lift our hips, drawing knee up to the sky. Try and get your big toes and the other toes to follow as they connect to the ground. Push through the fingers and the palms. We hold here. 4. Squeeze the glutes. 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower all the way down. Bend the knees, plant the feet on the floor, release the arms down in front of you, and let's lower our spines all the way down to the mat. Hugging both knees, just gently, not tight, just gently in towards the chest. Perhaps perhaps a little pulsing action if you need to. And then just draw the knees, toes, thighs together and see if you can draw the knees a little deeper in towards you. Perhaps a little rock feels comfortable, or perhaps stillness is inviting you now. Wherever you are, allow the breath to almost find its natural rhythm now. The back of the skull should be resting, chin should be drawing into chest. And I invite you in this moment, if you haven't already, to just close your eyes. If you are rocking, find stillness. And wherever we are, we just try squeeze those knees in a little bit tighter. And when you feel ready to, release the right foot to the right edge of the mat, left foot to the left edge. If you have a blanket and you're in a relatively cold environment or space, just gently place it over you to avoid getting distracted by the cold. As we take the most important yoga pose, Shavasana. Take a nice full deep belly breath in and sigh it out. Again, a nice full deep breath in and sigh it out. Last time, everything you need is inhaled in and soften everything out. With the eyes closed, the space between the brows of the eyes just softened out. I invite you to just become aware of the connection to the heels and the back of the mat or the floor. As the ankles release, become aware of the connection between the calves and the mat. As your knees soften, become aware of the thighs and the hips in the mat. As the awareness of the connection grows between the back body and the ground beneath you, the awareness of the connection of the front body and the space around you grows too. Unaware right now where your skin ends and the space around you begins. Becoming aware of the spine that is connected in some spaces more wholesomely than others. Allowing the shoulders to soften, you become aware of the heaviness of that connection of the shoulders and the ground. And you become aware of the lightness as you release any judgment, any expectation or obligations from those shoulders. Fingertips just softly curling, surrendering as the palms face up to the sky. The back of the skull supported by the mat beneath you. once again cannot distinguish where the edge of the body is and where space begins around it. Take a nice, slow, deep inhale in and a gentle sigh out. Becoming aware of the edge of your body now as you rub thumb against fingertips, toes against one another, and perhaps just take the tongue and rub it across the front of the teeth. Becoming so present in the body that it tingles. On your next inhale, stretch those arms right up over your head. Point your feet away from you. Activate into the legs. And on your next exhale, just hugging in, loving in, taking those knees to the chest. And once again, perhaps stillness or perhaps a gentle rock. Rolling over to your right hand side. And then gently meeting me in a comfortable seated position. Whatever that may be for you this evening. Hands come into Anjali Mudra, into prayer at your heart center, connecting the right hemisphere of your body to the left. Eyes to close. And find space in your spine as you grow tall out the crown of the head, and gently draw shoulders back for heart to open. Taking the thumbs and placing them between the brows of the eyes as we take a moment in honor and acknowledgement of our thoughts. Onto our lips as we take a moment in honor and acknowledgement of our words. And onto our hearts as we take a moment in acknowledgement of love. Chin into chest. The love and light within me honors, sees, and shares the love and light within you. Namaste.